Welcome to Armenia.
We recently decided to take a short trip to what we consider one of the most underrated countries we've ever visited. Today we're going to be showing you why Armenia should be on your travel bucket list. Join us as we eat incredible food, take an unforgettable road trip around the country and share with you some of the best places to visit in Armenia.
By the end of this video, we can guarantee you that Armenia will be on your travel bucket list. Our trip starts in Yerevan in Armenia, which dates back to the 8th century, making it one of the oldest cities in the world.
If you're looking for a great place to start exploring Yerevan, the Cascade is ideal. It combines great views with the city's art and culture in one spot.
So we're currently at the Cascade, which is right behind us, and this is one of the top attractions in Yerevan. And hopefully we're going to climb to the top of there, and it should provide us with amazing views over Yerevan. So let's go for it. Well, I think we're about a quarter of the way up, and it looks like there's a lot more steps to come.
Yeah, the view behind us looks really good though.
Yeah, it looks amazing. We've got a view already, so up there I imagine it's only going to get even better.
Oh, and up we go.
Already knackered. Well, we've made it to the top after a lot of steps, and on a good day you can actually see Mount Ararat in the background, but unfortunately today we can only see it by eye because it's actually quite cloudy.
Yeah.
But yeah, normally it towers over the city and it's such a cool view, but to be fair we can see it a little bit,
Yeah.
so we'll take that.
You can kind of make it out in the distance.
And also we will be visiting Mount Ararat, going as close as we can in Armenia to it later on in this vlog, so we're not that disappointed.
Wandering around Yerevan, you'll stumble across plenty of hidden spots, from artists selling their work on the streets to the city's surprising Blue Mosque, one of Yerevan's oldest buildings. And if you're into browsing local crafts and antiques, the Vernissage Market is the perfect place to check out.
In this market in Yerevan, you can get jewellery, souvenirs, pretty much anything. So if you're into handicrafts and that sort of thing, then it's definitely worth visiting here.
While in Yerevan, you should visit the Republic Square. It's right in the heart of the city, surrounded by stunning architecture. One thing we also love about the city is that there are free drinking water fountains everywhere, something that Yerevan is well known for.
Another really popular thing to do in Yerevan is to go to the Ararat Museum to do a brandy tour. Now, brandy's really famous in Armenia, and actually Winston Churchill himself, his favourite brandy was from Armenia. So if you like brandy, then it's well worth doing. For us, it's not our sort of thing, so we're going to give that one a miss. But no visit to Yerevan is complete without trying some traditional Armenian food. So we've got a place lined up that we're going to head to and try some traditional Armenian food, and we're very excited.
This traditional style tavern was amazing, the menu was great, and in the evening they even played traditional music. But the real highlight was the food. We had beef with eggplant and rice, a baked cheese dish with chicken and mushrooms, and of course, lavash, an Armenian staple. To top it off, the restaurant even gave us free wine. Our first taste of Armenian hospitality was unforgettable, which made us even more excited for the following day.
To see the best of Armenia, we decided to hire a car and explore the true beauty of this country. One of the best ways to get around Armenia has to be by car, and that's really just because you get so much more freedom and you can just stop wherever you want to go and explore.
Also, if you don't want to drive in Armenia, because we will say that the drivers can be pretty crazy here. Sorry Armenians, you are lovely, but you drive really crazy. You can do tours. There's multiple tours that take you to all the main spots, but for us, we just love driving. We feel like you get to meet local people, you get to see things at your own pace. It's just way better. For example, we stopped at a cafe, and how lovely was this guy?
Yeah, he was really nice, and he even gave us some fruit for free. So he just came across and brought it us and just said, you know, this is on us, you can have this whilst you're waiting for your food. So that was lovely.
Such good hospitality here. This is Khor Virap, a monastery that sits right on the edge of Armenia, only 8 kilometers away from Turkey, and it is absolutely beautiful around here.
Khor Virap is a must in Armenia. We have been unlucky with the weather, but usually this spot will offer you incredible views of the monastery and Mount Ararat in the background.
Guys, it is so hot. We're here in the middle of summer and it is boiling, so maybe don't do what we did and visit in summer, because it gets very, very hot here. Luckily there's a lot of places with aircon and stuff, but obviously at monasteries we're not going to find that. Ooh.
So usually you can see Mount Ararat, which is just behind me here, but it's quite a cloudy day. So you can see one peak there, and then the main peak should just be here. I don't know if you can see it right now, but yeah, all the clouds are just covering the top here. So unfortunately we can't really see it today.
If you hire a car, we also recommend taking the road towards Garni and Geghard Monastery to make a stop at Azat Lake Viewpoint.
Whoa, look at this view. It's absolutely incredible. Armenia landscapes are so diverse. One minute you're in the mountains and next minute you're at an amazing lake like this. Armenia has 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and right behind us is one of them, Geghard Monastery. It's a monastery partially carved into the rock, and it's very impressive. Oh, this is really cool.
It's very impressive.
It is very impressive.
Wow, have you seen this? Look, it's all crosses and artwork, but chunks of it built into the side of this wall.
It's like Tomb Raider in here, isn't it? So cool.
Carved into the pillars.
Yeah, this is amazing.
It's so echoey.
I know. Everything you say sounds like 10 times louder.
I know, I'm not even talking loud and you can hear it echoing.
Wow, this is very, very cool. Awesome, isn't it? So Armenia is actually one of, if not the world's oldest Christian countries, which is very impressive. Oh my word, someone's making a noise. Here we go. So cool. Wow. The heavens have just opened.
Yeah, we made it back inside just in time. It started raining.
Just in time, yeah. So we've just seen Geghard Monastery, and luckily it wasn't raining when we were seeing it, but yeah,
No.
they've just opened now. So we'll wait for it to pass and then we'll move on. We've actually been really impressed so far because most of the attractions in Armenia you don't have to pay for, and the ones that you do, it's really not that expensive. So the attraction that we're at right now costs 75 pence per person to get into. Now that's crazy. Like, it would be 10, 15 euro anywhere else. So it's really good value.
It's really impressive.
A natural place in Armenia that you should visit is the Symphony of the Stones. Now the stones are so unique that they actually look man-made, but they're not. They're made by lava. So cool. It reminds us of the Giant's Causeway in Ireland. Similar sort of thing. The stones look amazing. So yeah, I did not expect to see this in Armenia. In fact, there's loads of things that we've seen here that we just did not expect to see. Wow, this is amazing. So cool. It's awesome. I don't know how long it carries on for. Might be a walk through it. I'll have this scenery for a while, but it's really, really cool. You just find yourself constantly looking up.
Yeah.
And Sarah's right. She said they're like perfect hexagons. And they are. Wow. Over there they're not. So cool. So this is currently Sarah's favourite spot yet in Armenia.
Yes, I love it. I think this is so cool.
It's very impressive, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've not really seen anything like it, so if you want something unique, Symphony of the Stones.
I think it's amazing because it's more like a canyon or a gorge through. Then there's the river, and then there's all of the rock formations at the side.
Our last stop of the day was Geghard Temple, and it was just around the corner.
We're currently at the only surviving pagan temple in Armenia, right behind us now, and it's beautiful.
So each of these 24 pillars is supposed to represent each hour of the day.
After an incredible day of road trip in Armenia, we decided to stop off at a family-owned restaurant on the way back to Yerevan.
So after a long day of driving and sightseeing, we've managed to find this really traditional place in the middle of nowhere actually, and it's beautiful. We've got our own little kind of room here. Look at this, oh my word. I'm just trying dolma now, and oh my word, this is mind blowing. Oh my god, so good.
Guys, what has just happened? Like, Armenian people have to be the friendliest people in the world. Look at this.
Look, so we've just gone for a meal, just come out, and I've been given this whole bunch of flowers, absolutely beautiful. They would not let me pay for it. This was a gift as we were leaving, just to say, like, thank you for coming and eating at their restaurant. And you know, the hospitality is incredible here.
It's amazing, and this has not just happened once. This has happened at every single restaurant. Not the flowers, but little acts of kindness, like free wine or free fruit. And you know, it's just so kind, and people make such an effort to speak to us. It's such a good country.
On our final day, we decided to head out to the jewel of Armenia, Lake Sevan.
This is a popular resort town for locals, and behind us is the largest lake in Armenia.
All of the places that we visit in Armenia can be found on our Armenia map over at Mapper. We've also got a Georgia map too, so check that out if you're heading there next. As a free user, you'll see some of our top picks, but for just €5 you can unlock all of the spots that include our hidden gems, restaurant recommendations and even more. We've put a link in our description so you can check it out. Lake Sevan is often referred to as a jewel of Armenia, and one of the best bits is this monastery that sits right on the edge of the lake.
It's so beautiful up here. You've literally got like panoramic views over the lake. So literally you can see the lake there, and then this bit juts out, and then the lake's behind me again here. It's so beautiful.
So all over Armenia you see people baking fresh bread, and we just picked this up. It cost about £2. I'm not actually sure what it is, but let's give it a try. It's massive. It's very good. It's very thick. And it's got something inside it as well, but I'm not quite sure. It was nice though. So the next place that we're going to show you is Dilijan, which is also known as the Switzerland of Armenia. And already we can see that the landscape is changing and it's getting a lot greener.
I can see why they refer to this as Switzerland. It is absolutely stunning. Such different landscape again, so mountainous, and the roads that we've just come down through is so windy.
Well, welcome to Dilijan. It's quite a peaceful little town, a bit like an alpine sort of town. Looks like something major's going on back there as well. There's loads of camera crew and really nice cars and things, so no idea what's happening. And there is a lake close by, but unfortunately we don't have the time to see it. So instead we're going to head to a monastery nearby and see that. But it's very beautiful around here, and if you had more time, I think there's a lot of hikes and things that you can be doing. Wow, this monastery is awesome. So cool. Wow. Right in the mountains as well. Surrounded by all greenery. Beautiful.
This trip has definitely made us realise how little we knew about Armenia before we came here, but we definitely think it's somewhere that you've got to discover for yourself.
You won't believe this restaurant in Armenia. Honestly, we've just pulled up in the car and we're eating our dinner in there, but wait, it gets even better. This is our view. What a way to end our Armenia trip than here. Right by the shores of Lake Sevan, eating barbecue pork, barbecue fish, potatoes. What an evening. We've seen some incredible spots over the last 4 days. The people have been friendly, the food's been amazing, and one thing that surprised us is that more people don't visit this country. Honestly, we've absolutely loved our time here, and we're ending it on the shores of the lake here. Wow.